Hi folks, today we are going to be working with our clay, and the clay technique that we're going to use is called a slab. So using a slab of clay means using a flat piece of clay, almost like a piece of paper. With that, we have different cutters that we're going to use. So these are like little cookie cutters that we're going to stamp into the clay. You can pick one out of the different ones that we have. So we have kind of a stocking, we have a snowman or snow person, we have a tree, we have an angel, and we have kind of like a gingerbread person too. So we have all of these shapes that we can use. Now, when you take this, there's a flat edge and then there's kind of a little bit more of a pointier edge. The pointy edge has to be down because the flat part is the part you want to push on with your hand. This is what they'll look like once they're stamped out. So we have that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. What we can also do with them is we can draw on them. So you will get a toothpick again. So if you want to draw things at the top, if you want to draw hearts or you want to draw the year on there, you could do that. If you want to do things like little ornaments, you can push into there. You can also do things like lights on your tree. If you wanted to do some of the features of your snow person, you could draw in the hat, you can draw in the eyes, nose, mouth, you can put in the ear, you can also do the nose. If you're doing your gingerbread person, you can do your eyes, and you could do the feet too. Now, the holes that are in there, please don't do that. I have a tool that lets me do them really quick and makes it nice and clean. So I will be putting the holes into them. And then here's a little one. We just kind of went through there. I did a little heart in there too. You can also do eyes, nose, mouth in there. So how do we get started with this? Let me move my camera and I'll show you how to begin. All right, folks, I'm going to give you a slab of clay. So that's a flat piece of clay. There will be ornaments in a bucket at your table. Pick the one that you want. If someone is using the one that you want, you just need to wait, be patient, and then once they're done, you can use yours too. So I'm going to start off, I want to do the tree. So when I put this down, once again, I find the pointier edge, not the flat edge. So the pointy edge has to point down. I'm going to center that. I don't want it over here because then I only have half a tree. If I put it here, I'm still missing half a tree. I want to put it right in the center so that my tree fits. Then I'm going to take my hand and it's like I'm giving it a high five. I'm going to give it a high five and I'm going to push all the way down. Once it's down, this is where your tool comes in very handy. You can help cut away some of the clay, and then if you push down far enough, the clay should pull away. So I'm just trying to rip the clay out of there. If it didn't, if it's still on there, raise your hand, let me know, and I'll come around and I will help you with that. I don't want you tearing it. Once we have that done, don't use the stick to poke it out. We want to use our thumbs. So we just push gentle. Gentle, it's a soft piece of clay. Be gentle with it. That way we have our shape then. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to add in maybe some lights. So maybe I do a design of lights. Maybe I go back and forth, and all I'm doing is I'm just putting the toothpick down, and I'm just twirling it a little bit. So if I just twirl and spin it a tiny little bit, then I kind of have the lights that I am after. If I want to do something like garland, I can just draw some little zigzags all the way across there. If I want to put the date in there, I can write in there with the year. If I wanted to put my name, I could write my name in there too. If I make a mistake, the best thing about this is I can just use my finger and smooth it right across, and then all my mistakes are gone. Clay's wonderful for that. So if we make a tiny little mistake, just erase with your finger, and then you can go back and you could finish what you were working on. So I'm going to keep going through here. I'm going to add some more. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a design onto the bottom part of the tree. Now, some of you might be saying, well, what about the hole in the top? How do we do that? Give me 1 second and I'll show you how to do that. So to make the hole in the top, I'm going to come around with my little hole maker, and it's just a straw, but it makes a perfect hole in there. So with your project flat on the table, I'll come around and I'll make sure that I'm far away from the top, and I will just poke the clay in, and what that does is it gives us a nice, perfect little hole through there. I'll also smooth that out a tiny little bit, and then I will write your name and table on the back so that I can get these back to you. Once I have your name and things on there and I set it on my tray, please don't move it. Leave it there, let it start drying. Once I see that you are picked up, once I see that your tools are back into your little container, once I see all of the cutters are back inside there, then I will be around and I will give you your wash bin. Remember, use the washcloth that belongs to you. Wash your hands. So put them inside, wash them really good, get any of the clay off of your hands. Once you're done washing up, put it back into the bucket and sit down quietly. My quietly sitting tables will get a paper towel, and then once your hands are all dried, I will call my quietly sitting tables to line up. So remember, you need to be sitting down nice and quiet because I have lots of projects to pick up. If you're sitting down quietly, you will get called to line up first. Thank you.